Alicia blinking with you on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday after lunch. Hey, welcome back. It's your old pal Rusty. Like I said, we'd make it out to the Tiki hut, and here we are. This blender is ready to rock, and we're going to make a drink. We're going to make a fabulous drink. I have some lady testers today that are going to try this drink. Before we get started, we're going to talk. When you go and you're going to make yourself a drink at home, you're going to take your blender, you're going to take some syrup, you're going to go buy it at the store, and it says right on the back of it, take some of it, put it in, put some rum or vodka in it, you have yourself a strawberry daiquiri, or a Tia Maria, or a Mai Tai, whatever you want to do. This is where mixology kicks in, where depending on what you're making, you can always accent the drink. Okay, if you're making something out of orange, you can always add triple sec and maybe a little bit of sourpuss. You want to add some coconut to it? Add some coconut to it. Grab it. Be careful how much you use. Also, be careful how much fruit you're putting in there. The more fruit you're putting in, the more seeds you're adding. If you're buying frozen fruit for drinks, which is a great idea, don't buy the stuff with kiwi in it. Kiwi is a minus. It gets pasty, it takes away from the drink, and it fills your blender full of seeds. Also, light on the banana. If you're going to use banana, don't use banana liqueur, which you could add to any strawberry daiquiri or anything. Grab yourself, add a little bit of banana liqueur. It's going to flavor itself. You don't need to add 3 ounces to a blender. Go ahead, add an ounce, ounce and a quarter. It'll all be fine. I'm going to make a strawberry daiquiri today because I have some strawberry daiquiri stuff, and I'm going to make it just like they say on the recipe. Take some of this stuff and put it in your blender. And then add some vodka to it. That's what it says. Put some ice in it, turn it on. If you're putting ice in your blender, take your ice out for a minute before you put it in. I used to kill a blender about every month till I got this one that spits out the ice from the top. But even it says in the manufacturer's instructions, put the ice in it a minute before you're going to use it, just that you're not taking it straight out of the freezer because you will break the machine. If you're talking to any baker, any cooker, and they say you want to enhance the flavor of strawberries, add some cherry. So right away, because we're making this, it doesn't have to be cherry, it could be raspberry. All of the stuff you can buy at your liquor store. Because I like cherry, I'm going to add that to it. Now I can also add another flavor. I could add banana, but not everybody likes banana. I could add a little pina colada. Today I'm going to add a little chocolate. So I'm going to take a little bit of, I'm sure we got some chocolate liqueur here somewhere. I'm going to take a little bit of chocolate liqueur. You don't need a lot because you got to remember you're only enhancing the flavor. So we've added a little bit of cherry to our mix, same thing that you've got, and we picked the second flavor, chocolate. I'm going to put this on the blender, spit some ice in it. Bonus about this kind of blender it was on is I can shave as much ice into it as I want and blend as much as I want and come up with a consistency that I want. We're out in the hot sun, so I want a fairly... I'm sorry, you like fruit? Me too. I got some strawberries here that I wanted to add. No kiwis. These ones are just soaking in their own juice. Don't add a lot, but do add some. It does thicken up the drink. It adds flavor. It adds, and everybody thinks it's really cool because you put in real fruit. Anyway, I can go back. I can put in as much ice into this as I want. Spin the strawberries and whatever food you're adding. Spin it before you add too much ice. You want this stuff to bust up. Because we've got enough stuff, strawberries and stuff like cherry whiskey that it's going to add flavor and its own syrup and sugar. We're not going to add any bar sugar to this, and we should. This is pretty much straight syrup anyway. Okay, whether we're making a daiquiri, a pina colada, it's actually looking pretty nice. I'm liking that. It's got a nice swirl to it. I like the nice red. I think we're okay. We need a couple glasses. We're going to feed these ladies a drink. And I guess they're going to give their opinion. Hopefully there's enough left in this thing so I can get a splash myself. You task it. Some left for me. If you're making a drink, and you're using, you got to remember, seeds add up. Try not to pour at the bottom of the blender. That's where most of them will sit anyway, unless you've got a really heavy consistency where you're pouring it out like a good thing. Anyway, let's have a drink, girls. Apparently, we want your opinion. What do you think?
It's good. I taste the strawberry.
I taste the chocolate. I like it.
Chocolate.
It's strawberry. Chocolate-covered strawberry.
There you go. There's our chocolate-covered strawberry. Hope you all enjoyed. I hope you tried. I hope you tried this at home. We'll be back out at the Tiki at another day. Actually, we're drinking out here, and as you see, I have friends, so I doubt there's a show tomorrow unless there's a hangover cure. Anyway, like we say at Scully's, come on down. You can drink whatever you want.
But just don't drink and drive.
Stay well.